How to solve the mark of the beast (RFID) chip problem. 1. All the resources are in the agriculture. People need food, clothes, accommodation, electricity, internet, transportation, etc. All these items comprise the value of the consumption basket. 2. Controlling the entrepreneurship or marketplaces. People buy products from the shopping centers or entrepreneurship, not from the clothing factories. How a new currency can be implemented? For example, Bitcoin or RFID chip. There has to be a flow of raw materials. For example, houses. The raw materials for houses are concrete, bricks, tiles, glass, lumber. Another example, clothes. The raw materials for clothes are cotton and leather. There is a flow of raw materials and the people will work for that currency. They can buy and sell products with that currency. The key point is having access to the raw materials on the land. Regarding the paying method, people can have an ID card connected with personal information, passport, medical records, bank account. It can replace the RFID chip payment method. 3. What is poverty? Poverty is condition when the salary or purchasing power is lower than the value of the consumption basket. Expenses: rent, 1,000. Food, 300. Clothes, 100. Transport, 100. Utilities, 200. Total, 1,700, without additional fees for childcare, college, car insurance, etc. The total value of the consumption basket is $1,700. If the salary is $1,500, the people are poor. How the poverty can be decreased. Step 1. Lowering the price of housing. Half of the value of the consumption basket is rent, 50% of the salary. The value of a house or apartment is determined by few parameters, such as being close to facilities, calm neighborhood, job opportunities, demand and supply. Example: the same house can cost $100,000 in one neighborhood and $200,000 in another neighborhood. If 1,000 people demand to move in one neighborhood and there are 100 supplies or offers, the price of the houses will increase. Solution: there can be an entrepreneurship building which includes supermarket, restaurant, clothing center, electronics center, childcare and primary school. Jobs are created by connecting the marketplaces with the factories. Education can be provided by the entrepreneur building in the factories. It may include engineering and technical training for mechanic, electronic, electric, telecommunication, IT engineers and technicians. It may also provide jobs in the transport industry, childcare, primary schools, banks, restaurants and tourist agencies. Step 2. Lowering the price of the raw materials. The second factor that can decrease the poverty or the value of the consumption basket is the price of the raw materials. The raw materials for clothes are cotton and leather, for food are cereals, livestock, fishing, for utilities such as electricity, heating, transport are oil, gas and coal, for cars and gadgets are steel, aluminum, glass. Step 3. Increasing the salary of the workers. Middle class is established by increasing the salary of the workers. The categories of production are 1. Raw materials, 2. Work, 3. Factories, 4. Entrepreneurship or marketplaces. Product, house or apartment. The categories of production are 1. Raw materials. The construction raw materials are from the rivers. They include concrete, bricks, tiles, glass. They are made as a combination of sand, lime, cement, clay, gravel. 2. Work, the workers in the factories. 3. Factories, factories for bricks, tiles, concrete, glass. They produce houses and buildings. 4. Entrepreneurship, the real estate agencies who set the price. All the profit go to the owners of the factories and the real estate agencies. Products: clothing and shoes. 1. Raw materials: cotton and leather. 2. Workers: the workers in the factory. 3. Factories: clothing factories. 4. Entrepreneurship: clothing centers. All the profit go to the owners of the factories and the owners of the clothing centers. The biggest purpose of production is the profit, not the salary of the people. That's how classes are formed. Low-class, workers. High-class, owners of factories and entrepreneurship. Middle class can be established if the profit go to the workers and the raw materials go to the factory. They shouldn't be sold by private companies. The media and the politicians support the RFID chip, mark of the beast, system. The biggest deception is that the people choose their leader or politician. The media chooses a leader. Solution: the people will need to choose a leader who won't implement the RFID chip and will support the middle class.